Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Icewind Dale. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today because look at the monsters. There's monsters. There's monsters, and we're definitely not dying. We're dying a little bit. Last episode we died a little bit, and I didn't like that. It wasn't a nice thing to do. And, but we're killing the monsters, which is also not a nice thing to do, so it's kind of an even Stevens sort of thing, I think. Maybe? These monsters are really loud on the right side of our screen right now, which is totally fine. And we have a level up as well, which again is also totally fine. Let's get, it's you. It's you who leveled up. So let's see what we can do about that. That is, that didn't save before that. That's 6 hit points. It's perfectly acceptable. 3 lore points. Those are not randomized, I don't think. Additional skill points are also very much welcome. We are gonna go... probably... Does this game have more skills than Baldur's Gate does? I always thought Baldur's Gate had 4 skills. Detect illusion. Yeah, I don't think Baldur's Gate has detect illusion. And or pickpockets. No, it must have pickpockets. I just never go with those. Disarm traps might be... So find traps. Do we have disarm traps? We have set traps. In disarming traps. Set traps is disarm traps. Fair enough. I can understand such contrivances of the language. Let's go with that. Very much appreciated. And that is her level up. But more importantly, let's go to her spellbook, because now she's got another mage armor if I need one. This is a spook, so I don't particularly need that. Let's go with another mage armor. I think she doesn't... Yeah, she does not have mage armor equipped. At least as far as I can tell, because it's not in her the little thingy, majiggy. Let's do it like this. You know, the portrait. The portrait shows the upgrades and whatnot. And this... Is this a crypt? It is a crypt, indeed. So I'm thinking I want to go to this one, because, you know, it's closer to the entrance. And this game doesn't have a fast mode, which in my opinion, it really should have. Particularly considering the amount of dead ends that this... Oof, this is something. This is zombies and skeletons. Okay, the zombie needs to die. Particularly considering the amount of dead ends that the game has. But, let's see. So how do I want to proceed with this? I want to go over there. And on this side, you are the druid. You don't really have any cool things to do. Summon spirit animal. We could. Let's do it. We haven't done that yet. And it, spellcast... Do I see the spirit animal over here? No. It just takes a little while. Maybe. She's probably gonna start using the spear. How do I want to do this? Oh, they're not going for her. Where? Where? What happened to the... No spirit animal. Okay, the zombie's out. There is another zombie over there. So I think we're gonna be fine. Let's try to bring it down, and let's try to bring you down over here, and you specifically go into the spear. I have no idea where the spirit animal is. We're not gonna ask too many questions. Maybe it's not visible, or highlightable, I should say. So that's a kill right there. Very nice. Let's attack over here and wait until we're all done. Who's taking the most hits? I would think it's you over there. So we want to focus on getting these done so we can all help there, rather than the other way around. Maybe. That's a kill. That's very nice. Oh, we haven't killed the zombie. That might be the reason why you're taking so many hits. Speaking of which, zombie dies. Okay, good. And we got some maces. Are those special maces? They are high-quality maces. And these are longswords, which is actually pretty good. And a two-handed sword right there. Very nice. Let's get the high-quality stuff. The warhammers, not so much, because they suck. But there it is. So unfortunately, I'm out of spells. But that's just how life goes sometimes in Icewind Dale. And I think I'm gonna need to get used to the whole find traps things, because this is not automatic. I'm pretty sure it isn't automatic. I don't think it is possible to do it automatically. So what do we have? A studded leather armor. So nothing that I would think anybody wants, because we all have better things than that. I think this is armor class 7, this is armor class 5. If I remember correctly, it's actually armor class 6. And then you have a armor class 6. I think we gave this to everybody, except for our thief, because the reason why she doesn't have this is because if she does, she can't cast spells, if I remember correctly. Your wizard spells have been disabled. Yep. So we're not going to bother with that too much. I don't think that sells for much, but it sells for more than weapons, because armor tends to be pretty good for that. We have ourselves a mace that is probably unique. I can't identify it with my spells. I would be able to identify it with my own spells as a sorcerer if I actually could do that, but I can't because of that's not how the level ups work. We have an antidote. Is that not an antidote as well? Yes, it is. It's just a different kind of antidote. So you're over encumbered. That is most upsetting. Let's put it over here, and we'll worry about things in a little bit. What is this thing over here? Potion of Agility. We don't use those. Actually, we do, but only when we find a battle that kills us. And then we reload and buff up, because that's how I usually do it. Yeah. Buffing in video games is very, very different from buffing in tabletop. Or at least my relationship with buffing is very different. What do we have over here? This niche holds a stone statue of a robed figure. It is in remarkably good condition compared to the rest of the crypt. And I called it a niche, but I'm not sure if that's pronounced like that in these cases here, or if pronounced like that at all. But anyway, this table appears to have been used for sacrifices. A human skeleton is draped across it. It could also be just a high bed. It's just the bed of somebody. Because, you know, there's just a skeleton of somebody who didn't get lucky to be mummified by the, you know, how things work. Speaking of mummified, there's also skeletons over here. We could think, oh no, the game is being weird. The positioning it betrays me. It betrays me greatly. Oh, that's okay. Okay, it didn't betray me as greatly as I thought it would at first. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna take that mace because I don't know if that thing is expensive. I doubt it, but yeah. So let's just. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Get out of there. Get out of there. You go right in with this, and then everybody attacks there. You can attack here. It's fine. There's criticals flying. Nope, nope, nope. No attacks of opportunity. Everything is fine. And then you die. And we have a two-handed weapon over here. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, there's enemies over there as well. What is that? Is that a longsword? High-quality longsword. Yeah, what is that? What is this thing about high-quality nonsense? It's a tackle +1. Oh, it's the... Right. Yeah, D&D 3 has this. I didn't know the 2nd edition had it as well. Oh, good. Okay, so I think somebody uses longswords. Somewhere. No? You use short swords. And that's it. Okay, well, that's fine. We're probably gonna need to sleep out here or something. Oh, that's a nasty trap right there. And that's the problem with... Oh, come on. What is everybody doing? Why aren't you attacking? Oh, no, they're doing nasty spells. What is that? Or is that the trap? No, the skeleton triggered the trap. Oh, we're falling unconscious. A little. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it in the face. Oh, my God. Oh, they're failing all their saves. Oh, no, we're gonna have to reload, and this is terrible. Oh, yeah. Because I can't. Oh, well, I could flee. Seriously. Fools. You fools. I could also take a potion, but, you know. That'd be sacrilege. Taking potions. What are you... Oh, auto-centering. Right. Okay, get in here. We can handle this. No, that's terrible news! Oh, that's good news. Okay, okay, we did it. We managed it. You guys, yes, come over here. You, run! Oh, there's a lot of them. Who's that? Oh, you can go melee. Go, 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 go. No, you're doing the weird Infinity Engine thing where they go towards where the enemy is. It's weird. It's the pathfinding is special. What is that? No, you definitely go melee as well. Engage them! Seriously, what are you doing over here? Oh no, put me to sleep. Oh, freaking hell. Not put me to sleep. Oh, they're gonna kill me. They're definitely gonna kill me. All of them are on... Oh, yeah, well. That didn't work out, did it? That just did not work out. And all because... Oh. She's actually looking for traps. I think the reason was... Let's find out what happens. I'm pretty sure that the way the game works is the moment you stop looking for traps for when you're attacking and all that. You don't come back for it, or you don't, you know, resume looking for traps. What is that? Is that high quality? Yes, it is. This. Okay, let's find out. Yep. Okay, so yeah, I believe that is what happened. Let's see how easy it is to look for traps here, because we know there's one. So nope, it's not very easy. Wow. Yep. It's just trap at least was disarmed, but there's like, I think it's once every 6 seconds, because it makes sense if it would be once every 6 seconds, because that's each turn. No, that's each round, I believe. I'm not really sure what the distinction is. It might have something to do with initiative rolling. But there's in D&D, the first edition, and AD&D, which is the second edition, there is a, which is this one, there is a notion of turns and rounds. And a turn is just 6 seconds in this game, and in tabletop as well. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. We're gonna want to kill that thing. And that's a carrion crawler, the things that we have heard of before. And that is a nasty one, because it will... Look at that. Did you get the thing? Did you get paralysis? It doesn't look like it. So I think we're going to be alright, but it is still pretty nasty. I think it's going to die anyway. So there it is. Oh, it's farting green things. No, it's the... Yeah, hold person. It does that. It's a nasty thing. But, yeah, so basically in the first and second edition of Dungeons & Dragons, there's a distinction between turns and rounds. And the round, I believe, is 6 turns, which would mean then 36 seconds. But I don't actually know if that's how it works or not. And especially, I don't know why it is that distinction exists. But it does, and I'd never know if it's turns or rounds that are 6 of each. Can I save? Yes, I can, even while he's held. And also, more importantly, can I look for traps? Oh yeah, that's the spell being discast, or, you know, no longer held. And we have a skeleton up there. Nope, skeleton sees us and will attack us immediately. There's no pity, no mercy. What? Why'd you do that? Oh, I know why you did that. So you see what you saw that happen. I can explain to you if you're new to the game or if you haven't played it and you haven't noticed this. Even if you are not new to the game, you might have not noticed that the AI does this. So basically, everything in the game does this, has this behavior, and so that includes your companions as well as enemies. And you can use that to your advantage sometimes when it comes to enemies. So let's think of something to this extent. And we can actually attack our own people and show it. So let's imagine this. It doesn't matter that it's friendly or not. It works either way. Nothing changes here. So I'm gonna go over there, right? Over here. This is a bad guy. Let's say that this is a good guy, and that's a bad guy over there. So I'm gonna go over here. We're just gonna pause to make sure that it works. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack there. And you can see that that thing changes. There's a lot of UI communication to the player that you can get used to know who's attacking whom and all that sort of stuff. But you would think that the AI, well, you wouldn't think anything. The game is programmed to do what it is. But some games, what they do is they always make you go in whatever the shortest line is to the current positioning of the enemy. And that, I think, is a good decision when games are programmed like that, because it allows for the AI to be more realistic in a way, because the enemy shouldn't know where you're going, rather, which means basically if this character is moving that way, then maybe you could go over here, right? Because yeah, they're always going to move a little bit, so you're going to go over there and just try to cut them off. You don't know that they're going over there. They could be doing a circle, right? But what this game does, and all Infinity Engine games do, is they know exactly where exactly you're going. So if well, it's not quite as simple as I'm putting it, but it works to that extent. So what they will do is they'll sort of calculate how long it's going to take for your 2 paths. Well, this is hypothetical. This is they know the path. It's that path. The game calculates the shortest interception time, and in this case, it's probably going to be a triangle like that. So what I'm going to do, let's put it to the test. I'm gonna attack over there, and let's see. So normally in any game that uses there's proper terms for all of these pathfinding techniques and calculations. I am not a mathematician. I'm not a game programmer. I don't know the terms, but there's proper terms for this. And this is a typical traditional pathfinding technique, which is the shortest route towards your current position. But that's not what the game does. Look at it. Look at what's gonna happen. Do you see that? And that's because that's the shortest route. There's no other path that this character could take to meet this character in its known travel time in a shorter amount of time. So the game actually is optimized for both the UI. We're in combat because we're fighting ourselves. The game is optimized for both the enemies and your own characters to meet each other in battle as fast as possible. The problem is this is really exploitable, especially with enemies that take a little while to update their AI. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes you can game the system in a way, and yeah, that's just goofy. And so that is just I go through this whole diatribe just to explain what happened before when I referred to the pathfinding, because that's going to be something we're going to have to deal with throughout the whole game. Hiccup, I'm sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep. We're going to have a rest. The first time we have a rest, and we don't need rations or anything. We're just going to have a little resty, sure. And there's 2 little lovely rats going around. And look at that, we got lucky. No monsters attacked us. I like that. I like when no monsters attack us. And we got some cure moderate wounds, which I believe is 2d8 plus level. I don't know, but it looks good, so I'll just leave it as is, and we're going to continue with our adventures. We're also going to look for traps. Always look for traps. It is not great to not have the person looking for traps at the front, so we're going to have to pay for that with a lot of saves coming. And I say saves coming, but really reloading. It's also saves coming, but it's mostly the reloading that's going to be bothersome. Speaking of which, no, that's fine. Traps, as long as they just do damage, I'm definitely okay with them, because that is the price we have to pay. That's the price we have to pay. So I'm going to take that sword. Thank you very much. And I say price we have to pay. We don't have to pay it right now. Can you stop? I would like for you to stop that. Okay. Because this looks pretty... Look at that. It's a dead end. No traps here. Oh, you didn't take that. You don't have room for this. You do. You're over encumbered, however. It's fine. We have room for all the things. Oh, that might be a bad decision. Room for all the things. Are these not heavy? They are a little bit heavy. What's going on? Ah, it works. Okay. So what do I get out of this? I get promising results, I would say. Ooh, now I might be able to identify this stuff. Yes, identify that with a spell. The mace is a direct descendant of the basic club. Yeah, but what is it? It's just a mace plus 1. Well, it's a shame nobody uses a mace. Because wasn't I really leaning on going for a mace? I think I was. But nobody uses one, so that is how that works. Can you carry that? Eventually you will. Really heavy things. Oh, that's good enough. Okay. And then we have the Stinking Cloud. A lovely spell. Oh, I didn't learn that. Not that it matters. That's luck, I think, the other one. It is a lovely spell. And we have ourselves a short bow, which is not lovely. It is bad. But, you know, it sells for things. So this is luck. Indeed, it adds +1 to saving throws. It lasts for very little. It's not a very good spell, in my opinion. I will save, though, because it fails. It didn't fail that time. And then we have Stinking Cloud. This thing is incredibly powerful. And how does it work? So basically, any creature caught within the cloud must roll successfully versus poison or fall unconscious for the next round. And that is the next round, the next turn, basically. Traditional thing, I think. So basically, it's for 6 seconds rather than for 36. And it actually got imprinted. Unfortunately, it's high level, so we're going to have to level up until we can cast that thing. And that's going to be a spell that I'm going to rely on most likely throughout the whole game. Because... I think it is going to be very powerful. It's not as powerful as the Death Cloud, I believe it's called. There's one that does damage as well as putting people to sleep. And yeah, it is just as powerful as it sounds. It is a save versus... I think it's the save with a minus, with a penalty. I'm not 100% sure. So, we have been over here. That looks to be very special. I'm gonna go this way. I'm actually pretty sure that all of the entrances are the same model, but just repositioned. Pathfinding is atrocious. It is really bad, and not just about that mind reading of positioning. We have ourselves Pathetic over here. This might get us killed. I do have an ample selection of saves though, or ample. Yeah. We also have spells that I will probably start dishing out. Let's see. If I attack you right there, and then I get you right here instead.
You are not welcome here. Leave this place.
Who are you?
I am Theric. My brethren and I guard this crypt against intruders. Leave this place.
Why am I not welcome here?
You are not one of the faithful. Only a follower of the faith may enter here. Leave this place.
What faith is it that you speak of?
Mirkul, Lord of the Dead, holds sway here. Embrace Mirkul. Become one of the brethren. Then you will become among us. Sorry, you will be welcome among us. I misspoke. Otherwise, leave this place.
Become undead? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Embrace Mirkul. Become one of the brethren. Otherwise, leave this place.
I seek the evil that plagues Kuldahar. Would that be you?
Kuldahar. That place is not familiar to me. That name, I should say. I know nothing of Kuldahar. Seek elsewhere. Leave this place.
If you're not responsible, then who is?
I do not know. I tire of these questions. Leave this place.
I have no intention of leaving here.
Then you shall die. Make peace with your god in what little time you have on this earth. Brethren, slay this intruder.
So be it. How dare you not say leave this place at the end? This is greatly anomalous. Sure. Let's see what I can do. That's just a zombie. I think we're not. It's gonna be fine. I mean, how difficult could it be? Let's get you over there. Let's get just a spell. I wonder how good it's gonna be. The magic missile. It's probably not gonna be good. Let's see. It's all down to how. Oh, it's good. It's got two things. Pow. Very nice. And I think that is a murder. And I think it's gonna be okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was resilient to magic weapons or to normal weapons, which it could be. That'd be. I think we're at a point in the game where we could definitely fight an enemy that is resilient to unique weapons or to normal weapons. A flawless two-handed axe and a high-quality longsword. You know, that's not too shabby. Some loot. We got a little bit of hits to the face as well, which I do think is a little bit more shabbier. I can't help but hear Jaheira every time that spell is cast, so excuse me every time I hear that. You will know that I am hearing Jaheira. That's just how it goes, because she's the one that casts the healing spells in all of my games. Ever. Forever. Skeleton and a ghoul. That shouldn't be a problem. Nah, it might be a problem. Okay, let's, okay, that's not bad. Alrighty. Okay, let's get you to do the spear attacking, because that is a reach weapon, and we might be able to do something with that. Let's also separate our melee from our ranged attacks. Diversify that damage. And that's mostly to prevent us attacking enemies that are already dead. That's always an issue with the conversion from turn-based to real-time, is that an arrow is loose, but by the time it reaches the enemy, it very well might be that the enemy's dead already, so you can easily waste your turn, and in these big battles, it's quite important to not do that. And down they all go. I think that's good. Okay. Let's see what we got out of this. A flail. Is a flail good? I guess we're gonna find out. Two-handed swords. Longsword. High-quality longsword. It looks smaller. The longsword does. The high-quality one does. And my hiccups. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, it's actually pretty light. What about this? This is very heavy. I do not appreciate that, then. Okay, let's give it to the thief. The thief is actually pretty strong. I'm thinking we're gonna want to sell these. Oh my god, there's more. This is This is bad. This is bad news. Let's get back because of traps. And they might trigger the traps themselves. I'm not 100% sure if that was how it worked for the other sleep trap that we had to deal with in the other room. Okay, that's one down. And that's another one. I'm pretty sure these don't matter for anything. Let's actually look at how powerful they are. That's 2d4. They're pretty good. I like the... You know what? That is actually... That's a nice weapon. The axes don't matter. Yeah, the battle axes don't matter. Do they? The warhammers don't matter. Battle, war, I mix those two words up so often, it's kind of... Oh man, I forgot about the... Okay, they're gonna be angry, so I'm gonna fall back. I forgot about the watch for traps, search for traps. Okay, here they come. As you can tell, they're not very smart. And did you see that little stop over there? That stop gap? That's very important to understand how that works. Because, okay, can you actually carry that? Yes, you can. Because that is sometimes that little difference of how long they're gonna take to get to you. Sometimes the difference is everything. Ooh, got a thing over here. What is this thing? This is a bronze statue of a robed figure. There is nothing remarkable about the piece. How dare you? It's a robed statue of a figure that's bronze. How can it not be remarkable? Let's also hide in shadows. You failed to hide in shadows while in a tomb. That is all shadows. Not really. It's kind of... I'm just kidding. You also failed again. No, it doesn't matter. Hello. Yeah, I wasn't hiding. So I think they like stop every time they reach their anchor points on your path to you. So basically, if you're in a place and they attack you while you're there, and you move, and then they update their AI only every once in a while, and that's how that particular pathing works. Really janky, but also sort of predictable, which is good. Okay, there's a lot of these guys. Oh, by the way, and that's another reason why it's janky. Did you see how these guys stood still? Because they do the same thing. It's weird. It's basically they know where the skeleton is going. The skeleton's going over there, so they might as well just wait for it. Now, it's telepathic. It's telepathic pathfinding. I will stand by my name for this thing, and it's just something that I'm used to. There's workarounds though. And in the particular defenses, sometimes it works in your advantage, because if you don't want your enemies to move, then you can use that, or your enemies. If you don't want your frontliners to move, I mean. Oh, we got more red carpets. Destroy the red carpets. Are you? Yeah, you're good with the bows. I think we have plenty of bows back in our bag, and we have ourselves a winged helmet. It's just a normal helmet. I don't think I need it for anything, but we'll sell it. And a longsword. And a little bit of money. I mean, don't discount the money. Discount the winged helmet, though, because it doesn't matter. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Icewind Dale. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.